What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, SC's #1 urban blog and the queen of paperwork. Boy, y'all was on me since the other day. Like, my inbox been going crazy about the update on the Blacc Zacc case. And in my defense, I had to wait for a minute to really get some details, figured out on what happened because I wasn't personally there. But nevertheless, here we are. We're going to get into it. Did Blacc Zacc get bail or not? Let's get into it.
We have Mickey Truth.
Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth. All right, if y'all need to catch up on everything I've been covering when it comes to the Blacc Zacc federal case, make sure you tap into the playlist from the beginning all the way to now. You'll find everything I had to say about the situation. Now, the last video I did was Blacc Zacc was going up for bail, okay? And he had the hearing. And I'm gonna be honest, it was almost 4 hours. I thought it was gonna be longer than that. But the reason why I didn't give y'all a video that day, because shockingly to me, in my last video, I said, I don't see them deferring the ruling. Well, they deferred it. So as of right now, it hasn't been a ruling if Blacc Zacc will get bail. What happened was the court allowed the defense time to respond to a couple issues that was raised by the prosecution, okay? One in particular, fairness of letting Blacc Zacc out because other defendants can't get out. It's crazy. I had to take my glasses like, say what? But yeah, we're going to get into it, okay? But before we get into the breakdown of that, here's another update that I haven't done, that they finally have unsealed the final defendant on the case, okay? Remember, it was one left. We already knew the last name because the feds let it slip out into a document early on. But Michael McCleary has already been arraigned in federal court. I'm trying to look at it right now. As of right now, he has pled not guilty. And basically that's it. He waived the reading into the indictment. He waived bond with leave to revisit. And basically that's almost every defendant has done that besides the security guard, okay? Remember, the security guard is the only ones that let me go ahead and do this, but we're gonna get into that because they actually bring up almost all defendants on the case. So y'all already know we gotta do this paperwork style because hey, it's paperwork. Okay, so let me pull it up real quick so that we can get it going. All right, y'all already know all documents I use for my content is available on my Patreon. Come join the Truth Team on Patreon. All documents that I use for my content is available to the members. So y'all come tap in with the Truth Team on Patreon. Now, this is document 306 for anybody who want to go get it themselves, and it's defendant's supplemental briefing in support of bond motion, okay? What is this going to tell us? All right, well, this is going to tell us a few things, all right? So the issue that was raised in the hearing the other day is that, hey, the government is like, hold on now, you can't let Blacc Zacc out if the other defendants can't get out. And the defense like, hold on, what you talking about? Why should our client be remanded just because the other defendants are locked up? That's misleading, okay? And first and foremost, it ignores the whole fact that everybody is innocent until proven guilty. So don't try to stack my client up with everybody else. That's basically what it comes down. That's my choice of words, but nevertheless, that's technically what it comes down to. Okay. Now, the defense points out this, right? That the government wanted all defendants locked up, all of them. But they backtracked on that when they agreed for bond for Terry Quick, aka the security guard. So now, like I told y'all, one person is already out on this case. So that kind of weakens the stance of this whole dangerous to the community as a whole, right? Type scenario, right? So Blacc Zacc's attorneys break down that the reason why the defendants are not out is not just because the government has fought to keep them in. Most of them are already doing time. And that's what I said. I mean, you got somebody doing time, 20 years. Then you got somebody doing, matter of fact, let's just go to that part because they actually break down the timing of everybody. Okay. So as you can see, it's 8 defendants on this case. Boom, they break down who everybody is. Okay, they say half of those defendants, right here, half of those defendants are not suited to seek pretrial release in this case. They break down Mr. Hamilton, aka the middleman, according to the feds, right, is serving multi-year federal sentence, okay, and won't get out to 2031, okay. And again, he's not eligible because even if he got it, he can't go nowhere. Mr. Razor, okay, aka Fat Low, he's doing 20 years with his release in 2039. Okay, again, he can't go nowhere. Okay, Mr. Glover, who they allege is the actual trigger man, allegedly, okay, was arrested back in 2023 and charged with murder. That's not even connected to this case, so a whole nother murder. He was denied bond. He's waiting trial. He can't go nowhere. So, hey, Mickey True already told y'all. I mean, there's no reason to go up for bond if you can't go nowhere. Now, they said 2 remaining co-defendants, Mr. McCleary, which is the last defendant that got revealed on indictment, and Mr. Simmons, which is the younger guy who they allege chain got snatched, okay? They haven't asked for bond yet. However, they did the same maneuver that Blacc Zacc originally did. Like, okay, we ain't going to ask for it right now, but judge, we may come back later on and ask for it, okay? So that's basically where that's at. Now, like they said here, if you look, the only co-defendant in the case who has sought bond and been denied is Mr. Bynum. Mr. Bynum is the one who pled out in the other indictment with Fat Loke and them. He got caught up in the car coming through the airport. I don't even have to say allegedly because he pled out to it. So, I mean, he done took ownership of it. So, boom, right? But Blacc Zacc's team want to point out, like, hey, don't use it. He got denied as a reason to deny my client because he got denied, okay? They want to hone in on this part that Mr. Bynum was allegedly present in the vehicle during the September 3rd, 2021 drive-by shooting, evidence of which the government appears to have presented during his detention hearing. What evidence that was, I don't know. I be trying to be at these places. They be changing the dates. I can't, like, I need to sit in so I can know, so I can fill y'all in better. But that's what we got right there, okay? And, of course, they pointed out that Mr. Bynum also had prior criminal history. He was still on paperwork for the plea he took in the case with Fat Loke. So it's kind of like, like you want paperwork. Even though this happened way before the situation, is still you on paperwork, technicality, but it's that, okay? So they also go down, they said, by contrast, right here, they said the government acknowledged during Mr. Chapman's bond hearing that his criminal history, basically he don't really have one, okay? And the fact waiving in the favor of release. Like I told you, that's something they take under account. Like I said, the biggest thing against Blacc Zacc was they're saying he's a money man. They got to show like he ain't out here using his money for that. That's how I was looking at it, okay? They continue on to say further, when denying Mr. Bynum's bond, the court found that Mr. Bynum failed to rebuke the presumption of detention. Remember, you got to go down on 4 or 5 avenues. And I said, that's why I like the Blacc Zacc's motion for bond. It hit at each one of them, but not too much in detail. However, it hit at each one. He got kids and family here. He got businesses here. He lived here forever. He got a job, stuff like that. Boom. All right. So it said the defense respectfully submits that Mr. Chapman has refuted that presumption under the legal basis as stated in the memorandum and at the May 13, 2026 hearing, wherein both the government and its witness acknowledged the strong community ties standing within the community and lack of criminal history, okay? It said, accordingly, only 2 defendants in this case have sought bond, which one of those requests being granted. This is substantial daylight between Mr. Chapman and the individualized detention analysis applicable to the only defendant in this case that has been denied bond. The government suggesting that granting bond to Mr. Chapman would create inequality among co-defendants is crazy. Okay, yeah, saying I can't get out because they can't get out is crazy. I'm gonna be honest, that's wild. But that's a good motion though, because yeah, that's wild. Like where they do that at? Like, what you mean I can't get out because they can't get out? No boys doing time, okay, or waiting to do time. Y'all caught me. I was about to go pick up me some Starbucks. Like, I don't know what Blacc Zacc was doing, but y'all remember the video was circulating on Facebook. He was outside somewhere, okay? But nevertheless, like, you know. So at this point, I say all that to say for those who be like me, I just want to know. We still don't have an answer yet. We don't know what the judge will rule. That document that I just went over was filed on yesterday, the 14th. So any day now, we will get a ruling. So that's that.